Ladies, the guilt. The guilt that women experience, the way that they feel like they have to do things or they should do things, controls and dictates almost their entire life. And so in this video, I want to share with you some reasons why this is so dangerous and how to shift this in your mind and in your heart so that you are back in control of your own life and in your power. Be sure to stay till the very end because I'm going to give you access to a free mind training to help you to understand why you do this behavior and how you can begin to overcome it. My name is Janelle Fraser, and I seduce women back into their power by transforming the relationship they have with themselves, their vulnerabilities, and their sexuality. A quick history lesson is that women have been forced to do things and controlled for years. And so not only is this a behavior of the individuals and the women of today's world, but it is deep within our cellular memory that we have to do things and we should do things and we can be pulled and bought and controlled in different ways. And so that us as women standing up and individually breaking this pattern in our own life and taking our power back not only releases you from its control, but women around the globe. This is so important. A teacher that I used to work with, she said, Janelle, every single time you step over one of your boundaries of what you want to do and what feels good for you, you are breaking your own damn heart. And how many women are doing this every single day, all day long for their entire lives? The disconnect in the relationship that they end up forming with themselves, the lack of trust that they develop in themselves, the lack of self-honoring is atrocious and causing women around the world so many issues. How can we begin as women to hold our boundaries, to say yes for what works for us and to say no for what doesn't? So one of the reasons that we often don't honor the no is because we're worried what someone's gonna think or what someone's gonna say or how it's gonna impact someone else. The gift and curse of women is that we care so much about other people. And so here's the thing. Most other women specifically that would say something or judge you for taking care of yourself and say no when something isn't a fit for you, those women are also in this trap. And the only reason they're judging you or saying the things that they're saying is because they're in this belief and trap that they are also shitting all over themselves and doing things that they don't want to do. They're dishonoring themselves constantly. And so we judge people for the behaviors that we do as well. And so when you actually break out of this trap, you don't just break out of it for you, you help the women in your life to also break out of it. One of the biggest complaints that I hear from women is that their lives don't even feel like their own. They're doing things for everyone else. They're putting everyone else's needs before themselves. The only way to stop doing that is for you to stop doing it. If you keep running over your boundaries, if you are the one who's always saying yes when really it's a no for you, everyone else is going to take advantage of that. It is our individual responsibility to take care of ourselves and to hold our own boundaries. And so go into the description below and grab the Self-Understanding Starter Kit, because when you hold that boundary and when you say no, of course you're gonna if it's a pattern for you, you are going to feel guilty. You're going to feel like you've done something wrong. But this is the training process, is that you need to remind yourself and train your mind and body that it is okay to say no. It is okay to protect yourself. It is okay to stand up for yourself. And what unfortunately often happens is so many women are used to people running over their boundaries and women just doing whatever they think that they need to do for other people, that the way that we tend to hold our boundaries up is by being a bitch. We tend to hold our boundaries up by having to get downright rude and angry. But I want to also share with you that there is another way, and that I get why we get bitchy, I get that way too sometimes, is if you're constantly letting people run over your boundaries. And so there's no need to be bitchy or to be angry or have to be rude about it. It's actually just self-honoring and self-protecting. And that when you aren't constantly doing that anymore, you don't feel the need to have these explosive outbursts of, I need my time and I can't do everything for everybody else. You know, these outbursts that happen as women don't need to happen when you're not bringing yourself to a boiling point. If you like this, please give it a thumbs up. I would love to hear in the comments below, what is one boundary for you that you really need to uphold? How can you begin to protect yourself in a much bigger way? And what is it that you need to start saying no to? No is a clear boundary line, and it is okay for women to say no. Please subscribe. I would love to have you tune in when I post a new video every single week. Make it a great day.